We're so glad to have you with us today and for you to share your story with us of what you're doing in Lakewood. So are you ready to do that?
Yeah.
All right, you may begin.
Good morning, I'm Mayor Bob Murphy. Lakewood is a mosaic of distinct and diverse neighborhoods that have blended to shape the city we've become. We face our community building challenges together by talking and listening, by laughing and giving. Come with us as we construct the pieces of collaboration that create the picture that is Lakewood.
Good morning, my name is Cindy Barraway and I'm a city councilor for the city of Lakewood. I'm going to talk about Project One. Picture this large commercial highway running right down to the heart of our city. It's also known as US Highway 40. It's also known as Colfax. I live right off of Colfax. We were looking at it and saying, what can we do to turn this once vibrant highway back into a main street for our little town of Lakewood? So lots of residents got together, they talked, they listened, they gave a lot of their time. They even missed a few Rockies playoffs games. And they came up with a plan. When thousands of people get together to bring up a specific plan, it's just an example about how our community collaborates.
Good morning. I'm Bill Marino, a Lakewood resident and a member of the West Colfax Community Association, a group of residents, business owners, and community leaders working together to re-energize our historic but struggling Colfax corridor. It's easy to dismiss planning efforts as something written on paper and put on a shelf, but that's not the case here. Here, citizens took the recommendations of the Colfax plan and rolled up their sleeves to work on forming a business improvement district. Volunteers went door to door to visit hundreds of businesses and property owners, and those efforts are having tangible results. Here's some examples. A local arts college expanding on a Colfax to double its enrollment. A company's new headquarters building under construction showcasing best practices in design. An emerging art district to provide the community a forum to create and celebrate the arts, and a catalyst for economic vitality. And in the same area, a new innovative residential project with studio spaces built in for artists and recreational amenities shared with the local neighborhoods. For all these projects, community planning was the impetus, and now Colfax is on the way back. The All-America City Award is about community collaboration, and none of this could have happened without Lakewood citizens working together in a way to exemplify that ideal.
Good morning. My name is Ed Peterson, and I'm pleased to represent the West Colfax Historic Rail Cooperative and share with you our story of collaboration. It's the story of how a citizens group, 2 historic rail clubs, and a city government came together to preserve part of the heritage that helped build our community. Nearly 100 years ago, interurban car 25 ran along a rail line from central Denver to the town of Golden. Many of its stops along the way would become the city of Lakewood. When the line was abandoned, a group of citizens decided to save this car, and for 40 years worked at restoring this bit of our historic history. Lakewood is now the beneficiary of a new light rail line following the same right-of-way that the old interurban line ran, as far as the Oak Street station. Inspired by this, residents formed the cooperative to build a new home for Car 25. This cooperative has ignited a spark of regional collaboration to provide both a museum and restoration center in Lakewood and a sister facility in Denver along the Platte River. The new home of Car 25 will be a place where future generations can learn from the past. They can experience for themselves hands-on opportunities to turn wood and steel, wire and glass into living history, and in so doing, build for our future.
Good morning. I'm George Valek, Executive Director of the Alameda Gateway Community Association. We put the unity in community with Project 2, and the Greening Lakewood Business Partnership exemplifies collaboration at its best. Working together with the Learning Source, Red Rocks Community College, Veterans Green Jobs, Jefferson County Workforce, the City of Lakewood, and the Better Business Bureau, we're helping Lakewood businesses improve their bottom line by saving energy and improving efficiency. It's all about jobs, saving existing jobs by keeping small businesses viable and creating new jobs in the community. In fact, we've created a new job category, the very first kind of its kind in the nation, small business commercial auditor, with support curriculum and certification through Red Rocks Community College. We're working to provide energy retrofit opportunities to more than 1,500 businesses in Lakewood, and we have over 70 businesses scheduled in the immediate future. Working to build a sustainable business community, collaboration is the only way the Greening Lakewood Business Partnership could work.
Good morning. I'm Susan Lithgow, Executive Director of the Learning Source for Adults and Families. I run one of the largest literacy programs in the United States, having served over 80,000 adults and families. We were spending $3,500 a month on utilities, the same a 50-unit apartment building uses. This money would be much better spent on literacy programs that make children successful in school. Through the Greening Lakewood Business Partnership, we got the information we needed to make our 1960s R3 building a model for energy efficiency. A new insulating exterior, updated the air handling system, installed daylighting, photovoltaic and thermal solar systems, a new roof, and an overall R value of 30. Our utility bill went down to as low as $200 a month, and the value of the building doubled to $1 million. This remarkable collaboration has resulted in what is now a prototype for energy efficiency programming with small commercial businesses. Our facility is now a living classroom for commercial energy efficiency and sustainable business practices, and has entertained over 800 visitors since September. This collaboration that occurs through the Greening Lakewood Business Partnership is truly inspirational.
Mayor Bob Murphy again, and I'm introducing Project 3. We had a middle school threatened with closure. Not just any school, but one that serves households speaking over 20 languages and the anchor of our oldest neighborhoods. The entire community rallied around keeping it open. Our secret weapon, bringing the first Boys and Girls Club in our vast county right inside our school. This collaboration of community leaders, elected officials, business people, and residents raised over $1 million, and in a few short months, this club was open. In addition to the club itself, with over 700 members from around the city, the school is now part of a K-12 International Baccalaureate program, one of only 21 such systems in the country. It has been transformed from an undesirable school to a magnet for high achievers. And in the first months the Boys and Girls Club was open, juvenile crime declined 53% in surrounding neighborhoods. This has been my most rewarding endeavor in nearly 20 years of public service.
Buenos dias. I'm Manuel Rantia of the Boys and Girls Club. I'm grateful to have the Boys and Girls Club because of the rough neighborhood I grew up in. It has opened doors to scholarships and a job. Now in the fall, I'll be attending community college and pursue my degree in accounting. The club has been important to me to learn who I am and what I'm capable of. I believe in the Boys and Girls Club so much now that I work in the Boys and Girls Club as a junior staff in the Lakewood branch.
Hola amigos, my name is Melissa Altamirano from the Boys and Girls Club. Attending the Boys and Girls Club has been like a Cinderella story for me. From the learning center to the gym, I have gained confidence not only in myself, but in what I can achieve. My wish is to attend college and obtain a degree in law. Thanks to the Boys and Girls Club, I am now attending college. And my thought of an unreachable dream is now closer than I ever imagined. Even though I live in Lakewood, I went to a Boys and Girls Clubs in Denver. But now, I am glad that the children of Lakewood will have a place like the Boys and Girls Clubs where they can develop a Cinderella story like I did. And I was honored to tell my story at the grand opening for the Lakewood Boys and Girls Club.
Hola, I'm Cesar Serrero of the Boys and Girls Club. I'm a new member of the Jefferson County Boys and Girls Club. Before the club, I didn't have much to do after school, and it was easy to make the wrong choices. But now I spend my time learning about leadership skills, working on the computer, getting help with my homework, and making good choices in my life. Manuel and Melissa are my mentors. I want to follow a success path like theirs. Gracias.
Good morning. My name is Kathy Hodson. I'm Lakewood City Manager. We're thrilled to be here, and we thank you, and we're ready for questions.
All right, thank you, Lakewood. Not only did you build a great thing here, you've built your community, and that's even more important. And I know there's lots of questions we want to ask and congratulate you on showing what your community's been able to do. I believe, Lynn, you were the first one that had your hand up.
Congratulations, great presentation. For most people, collaboration is a delicious word. And it's often spoken, but rarely put into action. And I think we've observed and heard a lot about the action that you've taken. Where does this spirit come from?
I would ask Mayor Murphy to answer that.
In Lakewood, and how do you, how have you been so successful at harnessing it and lifting it?
You know, I would just simply say it's been part of the culture since our community incorporated in 1969. We're actually a very young community in that sense, formed out of an existing county infrastructure. In order to make that happen, a whole lot of different interests had to get together in the first place. And that culture and spirit has continued to this day.
Thank you. Kurt, Mary Lou, excuse me, we'll go there first. All right, if you have a question?
More of a comment or an observation. First of all, I liked your presentation a lot, but it seems to me that in addition to your successful collaboration, which was how you got to success, is you didn't go looking to do different things. You looked at how to take existing things and help you be successful. Like Boys and Girls Clubs, been around for a long time, but you saw that that was a solution to a school problem. You looked at older buildings and how to, instead of tearing them down, how can you make them meet modern standards? And even the transit line, which is a historic transit line, and how can you make that meet your needs in the year 2011? And I just think that is, so often we think that the old needs to move out of the way, and I really commend you for figuring out how to make existing or old work for you. And I just think you have done a terrific job. You say someplace that you're a city on the way back, and I know sometimes when you're a suburban community, it is difficult to get that spirit going, and you clearly have harnessed that. It's clear you're no longer a bedroom community, but you are a community. Standalone Lakewood is a great community.
Thank you very much. We talk an awful lot about honoring our heritage as we plan for our future.
Mm-hmm. Hugh, I believe you have a question.
Yes, I was on Colfax Avenue in 1958.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. If I remember right, that's old 40,
Yeah.
and it runs around to the Denver Federal Center.
Yes.
Okay? What's happening at Denver Federal Center? Because there were a lot of jobs. As a matter of fact, I believe in terms of federal employees, it's the second highest center for federal employees in the, at least west of the Mississippi. I'm not sure about east of the Mississippi.
That is correct. The Denver Federal Center has more than 6,000 federal employees. In addition to that, there's a brand new medical campus, St. Anthony Hospital, that is opening just a few days from now. And the related office building is going to bring in a couple thousand more employees. And it is a transit hub as well. So it's the light rail comes in right there, and we have some big plans for our future. It's just a terrific opportunity for our community.
And are they selling any of that land to the hospital or leasing it or what?
Yes, as a matter of fact, as we speak, we're talking to the real estate folks from the Federal Center, and they're looking at disposing about 50 acres right there at that rail line stop so that we can create a real smart long-term development to really fortify the community in that area.
Okay, Kurt, do you have a question?
Yes, I come from a community that has some of the same issues that you're addressing, and I really appreciate the opportunity to plagiarize as many of your solutions as I can. And I intend to. I'm interested in how your neighborhoods worked with your businesses along Colfax and how you dealt with conflict, and what types of incentives, programs you use to encourage businesses to reinvest?
Hi, I'm Bill Marino, part of West Colfax Community Association. We follow the lead of the culture that the mayor mentioned, and did it as inclusively as possible. Over the year and a half that we worked together on the business improvement formation, we had more than 24 community meetings, from as small as 10 to as big as 200, and then dozens and dozens more of one-on-one meetings. We also appeared at all the neighborhood meetings as often as we could, their biannual meetings, their annual meetings, so they could be an advocate. And I can just say that the neighborhoods were an integral part in supporting what was required to really get the traction going to form the Business Improvement District.
What did that support look like?
It has everything to do with supporting events that are along Colfax, like the Colfax Marathon, coming out, volunteering for cleanup, coming to meetings, having summer fun fests, and supporting the businesses along the way. So it comes in a lot of different ways, but most of it's the energy and the passion that people have for that historic thoroughfare and being willing to put action behind the words.
Thank you. Mandy, I believe you have a question?
I do. I'd like for someone to talk a little bit more about the neighborhood program as a whole, not just the sustainable neighborhood program, and how, as a city, do you partner with leaders, and how many groups are there, and just how does that work?
Well, our sustainable program really has been an integral part of the city of Lakewood, and in fact the comprehensive plan speaks to that, but specifically in working with the neighbors, my community association reaches out to nonprofits, to corporations, small businesses. We try to include everybody. Again, we are all inclusive, and we work with them in trying to identify what the specific needs are. Basically, it's about the bottom line. How can we improve the businesses and those in the community by helping them save money, and through that maintain business, and then creating the jobs that come from the partnerships with the community college and also our school system.
City of Lakewood, I have to tell you, your collaborations are absolutely amazing. And I think one of you young people said, before I get to that, embracing your history is a key to our communities. And so much of the time we want to just forget it and throw it away. But really bringing that into today and to modern society does not only community activities, but it brings your community together, which you have found. Young people, I think one of you said you hope that you grow up and be a success. Let me tell you, you all are already a big success, and you need to know that. So you don't have to wait till you grow up. You're already there. But your collaboration story is truly amazing, of what a community that decides we're going to put away our, I want to do this, I want the credit for it, and just work as a community is amazing. So thank you very much for being here today. It's been a privilege to have you.
Thank you for having us.
Good evening. I think you folks are ready for tonight, right? Thank you to the South Bend young people for getting us off on the right foot. Welcome. Welcome to the final event of the 62nd Annual All-America City Awards. You know, I always say this at the beginning beginning of the program because every year is so different, but I will have to say that this year the energy that was here this year was unlike any other that I have ever seen in my 19 years at the Civic League. I wish we could give 23 awards tonight. The National Civic League is honored to run this 62-year-old program, which happens to be the oldest civic award program in the country. And we are here to present the 10 winners of the class of 2011. This year we have 3 additional awards. The All-America City Diversity Award for the first time. Thank you, Mary Lou McPeace. The All-America Stories Award and the All-America City Youth Award. First, let's present the All-America City Diversity Award. This award represents a value that lies at the very heart of All-America City. Through the generous support of the Gay and Lesbian Fund for Colorado, we will be presenting this award for the first time to a community that best represents what diversity, inclusion, participation is all about. So Mary Lou, please come up here and present this award.
Thank you.
Well, hello, everybody. Yay. Gosh, I feel like I know most of you. We've had these great conversations and these great presentations, and I'm so thrilled that so many of you address the topic of diversity. And so on behalf of the Gay and Lesbian Fund for Colorado, I'm really proud to announce the very first winner of the All-American City Diversity Award. It is a community that in their application and presentation best exemplified the celebration of diversity and the ability to address the reality of differences in a positive and constructive manner across race, ethnicity, religion, age, class, gender, sexual orientation, gender expression. I am just so proud that the jury this afternoon chose the winner, and that winner is, drum roll, where's the drum when we need it? Lakewood, Colorado. Come on up.
For this community, redefining its future meant the extensive and deep participation of its residents. This community creatively implemented programs that mixed education and job training together to make their city more sustainable. This community came together to create a safe place for their most vulnerable young people. The All-America City of Lakewood, Colorado.
Okay, thank you. My name is Bob Murphy, and I'm mayor of Lakewood. And I first want to say I'm happy to get a second chance to give real thanks for the Diversity Award. Diversity is so important to us that as you drive into our city, at our boundary sign, you see a sign that says "Welcome to Lakewood. We are building an inclusive community." And in fact, our Citizens Commission, we all have them, is entitled the Advisory Commission for an Inclusive Community. So this award means very, very much to us, so thank you. I just want to thank all of you, the league, and this has been such an inspiring week for us to meet all of you and hear your stories. We consider Tupelo a new sister city, and congratulations. We thought if there was going to be a grand prize, it should go to them. This has been an incredible week, and to the jurists, the panelists, I can't believe how hard you worked. Thank you so much. And finally, I just want to thank everybody back home, and particularly, first I want to say the kids, the Boys and Girls Club, had to get back home. They're the ones, they were our secret weapon. Had to get back home for graduation and unfortunately a funeral, but they mean so much to us. I want to thank the folks on our staff and our organization that worked so hard on this, and particularly our captain and the one that made this happen, Stacy Olden. Where is Stacy? Oh, she's working. Look at her. She's working. Come on up. Anyway, thank you very much. Hello to everybody back in Lakewood. Thank you.
Thank you.